bullshit ass. Okay.
Good boys. Every time I say good boys, I want you to be saying thank you, Mr. Marley.
Thank you, Mr. Marley.
Say it louder.
Thank you, Mr. Marley.
When I first started out in Findom, I was like, there's no way this is real. Back down. Do better than him. Why would someone want to send, a woman money and not gonna get anything in return? Good boys. She owns my money. She owns my wallet. I'm giving her all my money and I will probably never meet her in my life. But that's the thrill of it. I mean, I'm someone that went from struggling paycheck to paycheck just to pay bills to now making 6 figures. 98% of my subs are white men. When you're paying me as a white sub, it's reparations.
Good, true. Big true.
I think this is definitely the one. The black with the pop of red for color. I'm Mistress Marley. I am a pro dominatrix in New York City, specializing in financial domination. I'm also the founder of Black Dom Sorority and the founder of an online teaching platform called The Sex Academy. Financial domination is a psychological kink that involves the sub giving their money away to the dominant for nothing in return.
Wait, is it ethical? Is it ethical if someone wants to be dominated financially, but is it ethical to abuse that? Like, I don't know. Dude. Like, shit. But if that's what they want, right? If that's what they want and they're totally doing it and they're willing to do it. What if that's what you want? You want to be dominated financially. What if that's what you want? Like, I don't know. It's fucking weird, bro.
The biggest thing people don't understand is why would someone want to send, a woman money and not want to touch her or be in the same...
Wait, is that what, like... Oh, shit, never mind. Wait, no. Like, could you technically AoE financially dominate? Like... Could you? Is that like? I mean, if you like, no, like, if you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like the VTubers kind of already, kind of do that, right? Like they kind of already like they say that shit. You hear them, the shit they say. I feel like that. I mean, maybe that could be an outlet for people who like to be financially dominated, like Fuck yeah, T3 sub to me. Fucking 3 sub. Do it, you fucking pussy. Fucking T3 sub, you little bitch, you won't. Yeah, you like that shit, don't you, when I take your money? Yeah. That little VTuber voice I have, dude. I can see it, man.
Room with her, or even like see a peek of a boob or a nude or anything like that. And it's like, it's psychological. The man doesn't always want ownership. I will probably never meet her in my life, but that's the thrill of it. So I started strictly in Findom. My first in-person session, I went up to the sub and it just came out naturally. I was like, give me my fucking money.
That's just a look.
Thank you. Just want to make sure that everything you're fine with today, consenting to. It's mostly just going to be like feet kissing.
Yeah, no.
Hi, are you the other sub? Hi. All right, so I'm going to leash you.
Okay.
Let me know if it's too tight.
Why are you hiding your face, pussy? Why are you hiding your face, pussy? What are you doing, pussy? Like,
tight enough. Is that good?
Yeah, seems pretty good.
All right. Kiss my feet. Both. Good boys. Up. Every time I say good boys, I want to hear thank you, Mr. Marley.
Yes, Mr. Marley. Thank you, Mrs. Marley.
Back down. I want you to compliment me. You have 10 seconds. Go.
Mr. Marley, you are the light of everything we do.
10 seconds. Keep going.
And we will serve you as you require us to.
You still have 2 more seconds.
Thank you for letting us serve you.
Back down.
hit his ass.
Do better than him.
Beat his
Oh,
ass.
Mistress Marley, you exude light and beauty and power and goddess-like energy, and thank you for allowing me to worship and to be in your presence.
Way better. Get up. He did better.
So BDSM in general, I would just explain as emotional vulnerability. Either you're displaying it to someone.
That's so pathetic. Like, imagine being that guy, bro. Like, imagine that's your life, bro. Like, that's so fucking weird. Like, I mean, they must think of themselves as being, like, scum, right? I mean, I guess they just have, like... Then again, I have low self-worth, but then I guess I balance it by giving other people no worth as well. So then, therefore, nobody has any worth. So then it's like, why would you act like that? Right? So they have no self-worth, but then they give worth to other people. That's like, it's like okay, people who like worship people, they're so cringe, right? Because like, dude, it's like, Elon Musk he's a dude who shits, right? He doesn't, but you can still appreciate that they do badass stuff. But at the same time, it's like he is just another fucking dude, right? It's like, do you understand what I'm saying? So they must have no self-worth, but then somehow simultaneously put value on other people, which is super weird.
Or someone is displaying it to you. Public humiliation takes that to the next step of saying, I don't care what other people think of this, this is going to be who I am, and engaging in your true form play just in your natural life.
I want to say 98% of my subs are white men. And for me, when it comes to that, when you're paying me as a white sub, it's reparations. A tribute is...
Why does she keep doing that, dude? Why does she keep doing that? Why does she keep saying that? It doesn't make any sense. They weren't like, what? What does that even mean, dude? It's about the logic. I don't understand. I don't understand the logic here, but you know what? If I'll allow
sub gives you just for initiating conversation or just for like...
That's such a weird way to justify it. That's such a weird way to, like, I don't know, like my parents, someone guy, like I mean, it just, it means she's a racist, right? Yeah, it does. That's literally what's happening. If you think like that, if that's the logic you're using. Right? Like, that's literally racist thing to think, which is fucking weird.
Showing appreciation. And it can range from like $20 to $100 just in a single tribute. We call a lot of subs in this realm pigs.
Till I build my pigs up so they continue to let me drain them. Proud to be a part of your pig stable.
Or piggies. So my content is not always, oh, I'm in my...
Okay, wait, it's just like, wait, this is not going to show anything, right? We're definitely like, there's definitely no boober here, right? That's definitely that. No, we good. Not good.
Leather and latex and send me money loser and things of that nature. It's a big part of it, but a lot of it too is just me being normal, out having drinks with my friends. Subs like to see that too. They like to send money when I'm out having drinks, like, oh, drinks on me. When I do get that negative feedback of, oh, you're using them, I'm like, it's consensual. So no one's making this grown man send me money.
But you're exploiting it, right? Like, I don't know. It's kind of, it's. I don't think that's. I can't see how it's ethical. But then it's like at the same time they want to do that thing, so it's like someone's gonna do it. You know, someone's gonna do it. Hey, let me know if you will be around tomorrow for a Skype session. If you can humiliate me and verbally humiliate me and meant to ass worship, but whatever you want to do. I'm an ugly, lonely, virgin loser. If you need a tribute before the session, I understand. Please let me know. Thanks. I'm available this evening. $40 tribute required.
I think for a lot of people it's hard to grasp, but it's just really a kink that the sub is into. Hello, Mrs. Marley. I'm interested in booking a 1-hour session this week. If you are available, I'm a sissy twink hoe staying in Brooklyn. These are my favorite leashes. I've been using these leashes since I started.
That's a leash from Homecoming when you were walking that sub.
Yeah, when I walked the sub on the leash. Well, remember it couldn't go around his neck because his neck was so big. So I had to put it on his wrist. My school was having homecoming, so I went to a HBCU in North Carolina called North Carolina Central. And then,
wait, what's a homecoming? Is that like a what is a homecoming? Is that like a school thing where you go back and you meet the other students that you used to be at? Oh wow, so she brought a fucking dude on a leash to the...
And I had a sub write to me. He brought up the idea of like, how do you feel about walking me at homecoming on a leash? And I was like, I feel like I want to do that. He waited on the campus since like 9 a.m. He was so excited. And I was like, you know what? I'd rather have an eager sub. And so then we go to the busiest part, and the looks on everyone's faces was like...
What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what the fuck? Why have you got some old man, like, fucking on his knees on a leash? Like what the fuck?
Insane. And even I'm like, I can't believe I'm doing this. The video that goes viral on Twitter, I retweeted it. I said, that's not my sugar daddy. That's a sub that pays me to, you know, humiliate him. I woke up and my Twitter had went from like 1,000 followers to 13K. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? And we grew from like...
Yes, Queen, yes!
50 members to 1,000 members on Facebook. So that viral moment changed my life for sure. Hey, girl. Yes, to the orange. Hi. I need a drink. Hey. Yes. Well, cheers. Cheers. The Trifecta is a group with me and my 2 other best friends, Goddess Bria and Goddess Rue. They are someone...
That is a risky fucking top, okay? Like, I'm scared to have to even play this video. I guess they've edited, right? So then we know it's like, you just couldn't bring someone on a live stream with that shit.
That not only do I consider them my sisters and best friends, but they're great partners in business. I'm very much so lucky to not only have 2 best friends that are strong Black women, but 2 best friends that are strong Black women and are doms like me. So it's like, nothing we ever talk about is crazy. I can vent to him about dom stuff and regular stuff, and it's just the best of both worlds. And especially being women and black women, we really get judged on the money we make. It's like, oh, you're just making money just for doing nothing, and here I am going to work, and like, but it's like, it's not nothing. Sex work is work. Like, worrying about even subs talking to us as black women, like, well, this white woman's not charging that, so you shouldn't be charging that. But right, but that's like the reality.
Like, we have to go so much harder.
Right, like we have
to go so much. We have to put in that much more time just to even attract the same amount of traction as these other white doms and stuff get.
What? This is weird that they're so like they're talking about race so much. Like they're talking about like ethnicity constantly. Like this is like not how you get rid of racism. By like identifying specifically as a particular group and then constantly talking about the other group and then talking about the differences and how like this is literally this is like, you know, in terms of like fixing things, like, you know, she's talking about reparations and like how like she's basically curing racism effectively. It's just like the opposite. This is the opposite. This is not like, it really should just be talking about just dominating dudes and dominating, you know, it should be nothing to do with ethnicity. And like how she's just a woman, right? She's just a woman. It's not like, didn't it, like to specify constantly about like, it's fucking weird, bro.
We're all at different levels. We're all learning different things. But I try to tell people, like, charge by the energy you're putting out. Foot worship, you're not putting out that much energy. You're sitting there getting your feet rubbed and stuff like that. So your rate can maybe be between $300, $400 an hour. Anything that's really, really
Yeah, to be fair, if people are willing to pay you for doing that, like, fuck it, dude. Like, capitalism, baby. Let's go.
I try to charge $800 and up. As a black woman in BDSM, when I would search Findom Twitter, I mean, even now, if you search on Findom Twitter, you'll see a lot of white doms or non-black doms. I would reach out to these doms like, hey, do you have any advice? Like, whatever. I would even offer to tip them, like, for their time. And I used to get so much, like, negative feedback. I would either get blocked. I would either get told, like, I'm not your teacher, I'm not gonna give you advice. Like, it was just so much passive aggressiveness, and I was like, I'm really in this shit alone. So that's why I created Black Dom Sorority, so other black...
It's got nothing to do with the fact that it's got nothing to do with the fact that they're white and you're black. It's how why is she, I don't understand. It's just Dom's, like, wait, you think I'm gonna give you my secrets and my tricks out, dude? So then you can steal my fucking little cuck boys? Oh, fuck you. Like, it's got nothing to do with, like, it's like she's just a giga racist. She's just a giga, I'm afraid to say it, chat, but she's absolutely just a mega racist.
Black doms wouldn't have to go through that. I think the biggest misconception of sex work is that it's not work. People see us do sex work and they say, that's easy. It's not easy at all. Like, we're our own HR, we're our own payroll, our own PR.
True.
Like, there's so much stuff that goes on
True.
behind the scenes. Like,
True.
sex work is exhausting.
All right, just put it down.
So Black Dom
I mean, it's the
Sorority...
same as streaming. Same thing, but for streaming. It's the same thing. Same thing. Streaming's a real job, okay? It's difficult, man, let me tell you.
is basically, we call it a siblinghood.
I have to watch videos, man. Like, I have to watch videos. The energy I gotta put out watching videos, man. Holy fuck.
We have femme and non-binary members. It's really just a group for people that are into this to come together more intimately. It's inclusive and it's exclusive at the same time. So it's like, we really only allow people in the space that we can trust. It's really a tight-knit community.
What the fucking oxymoron was that, dude? Like, what is she even saying?
An hour and a half until the show begins.
So today's event is basically for aspiring and veteran doms to just come together. It's a big learning experience. We have brunch, we drink, we learn, we network. I usually have between 50 and 100 women from all different walks of life. It's women's empowerment, but with a little BDSM. So it's just an amazing time. All right, you ready?
Holy shit, 1 second, dude. I just came with an insane idea. I need to fucking... 1 second. Okay, then we gotta put that in there. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right. Okay, sorry, chat. No. It's just an idea. It's an insane idea I had just now.
Hi, everybody. welcome to Goddess Rush, New York City. Thank you so much for coming and supporting my vision, supporting Goddess Rue and Goddess Bria's vision, just supporting Black women doing badass shit in general. In front of you, we have 6 subs, or what we like to call them is 6 bitches, okay? All 6 subs have different hard limits, different soft limits. We've already had the conversation with them regarding consent. A lot of the times as doms, we think, oh, we have to be hard and crazy and just angry all the time, right? I consider myself a sensual sadist. So I love to inflict pain, but I'll be very sensual and feminine, and I might even like tell you you're doing a good job while I'm whooping your ass.
This is Riley.
Yeah.
Today, she's showing off her latest design. I told her to dress in black for you ladies. I hope you like it. You're gonna strut this walkway to the end, and you're gonna bring it back to me, okay?
Okay.
Let's go. Strut it.
Something about this is just so depraved. I don't know what it is. It's something weird. It's because of the way that it's nothing to do with what they're doing. It's the way they're contextualizing it. It's the way it's the logic and the reasoning they're giving. Like it's the way they describe it. Otherwise, I'd be like, okay. That it's like there's like dudes who like to just get shit talk to them, but it's the way she's like just bringing in this whole fucking ethnicity race meme.
Ah, okay.
This can be called feminization or sissification. Usually feminization is when the subs are into dressing up very feminine, whether it's makeup, hair, you can make it a whole thing in a session. All right, so next what we're gonna showcase is basically walking the subs, all right? Ready?
There's a goddess here. I see feet. I need you to kiss that. I need you to thank this goddess. Thank this mistress. Thank her.
All right, so what you guys are seeing right now is foot worship. Foot worship is the most common kink. A lot of people are into foot worship. Even people that don't find themselves in BDSM,
Why?
they do it in their regular vanilla lives. Also, guys, a lot of subs will buy your socks. You can sell your socks online. You guys, my feet are hurting, I'm sorry.
This is like streamer camp, dude. This is streamer camp. That's what's happening right now. Wait, what's happening?
All right, so this right here is called face sitting. You can do this completely clothed.
A lot of the time, if they request it, they can handle the full weight, no problem. I do a lot of smothering. It's all about that ass, baby. It's all about that ass. And if you do...
Well, I don't understand. If you actually... She must be holding her weight, right? I don't understand. Well, I don't understand. If you were like that one woman, okay, couldn't you just straight up crush someone's skull? Like what? Like couldn't you just crush someone's like? I mean, if you're like, you know, think about it. If you're like 140 kgs, and then all that weight onto someone's head, couldn't that literally like? I don't even know it. Surely that's I don't even know.
Do smothering, charge top dollar. Don't be afraid to, because if you bottom heavy and that's your thing, pay for it. Because I'm bottom heavy and I make them pay for it. So join in.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay.
We are going to the
Badass.
dungeon. I'm so excited. We wanted something that would provide a lot of different space for not only doms to book sessions and like have their subs there, but where they can come create content, take pictures.
Oh, it's a content house. It's like the dungeon, dude. They just call it the dungeon. Yo, this is badass.
Ready?
Is that,
It's been forever.
this is like what Pokemon has, right? Like,
So we really wanted an inclusive space for everybody. And our biggest goal is to
all
really
live in
make
that-
sure that
the
we are
offline
reaching
house.
those Black sex workers and Black sex educators that really need a space to teach where they might feel like they were pushed out of
well, like
before.
It's house.
And to me, the space is super, super important. 4 years ago,
Okay.
you could have never told me that I would be here doing this. I mean, I'm someone that went from struggling paycheck to paycheck just to pay bills to now making 6 figures. I'm always thinking, what can I do beyond reparations? And the person I got this idea from was Mistress Velvet, who recently passed. She used to make her subs.
Stop saying, dude, stop making it about race. It's so weird. It's so fucking, dude, you don't understand? It's like, you're not doing a service. It's like, as fuck, because she thinks she's doing a good thing. She thinks this is like a good thing. But it's like the opposite. It's the absolute opposite.
Do research on Black history, write a report, and bring it back to her.
Like you don't cure racism by being racist to the people who you were racist to you. You don't go too far that way, right? It's it's you just go to everyone's balanced, and then but to be fair, everyone's balanced, but then you have to obviously there's obviously have to be offsets, right? There has to be offsets because obviously it's not like if everyone just went back to being like balanced and they did like a balancing patch and like because that's kind of like what they did. And now it's like I mean most places, the most first world countries, like everyone has equal rights now. But then I mean don't get me wrong, there's like this shit like that needs to be. I mean yeah. But to say you need to go around getting like manually collecting reparations and talking about like I mean, dude, it's just not the play. It's not the play.
So I started doing that with my subs. After I was doing that, it felt like the subs had more of an appreciation for me. It felt like more than just, oh, they're giving me my money and I should just accept it. They're also taking it a step further to really please me and also learn at the same time. The fact that not only am I working for myself, but I'm bringing so many communities together and changing so many lives and just really making people feel like I finally found my place or finally found my tribe. I'm super proud. This is definitely...
I don't think this is healthy. I'm going to be honest. I don't think this is healthy. I don't think like encouraging this is healthy. I don't think I think spreading this and like, you know, like I think it's like, I don't know, dude.
Something I feel like I'll be doing
Same to me,
forever. Even if it's
True.
not something where I'm physically whipping and doing all that shit,
Why do I know?
still think I will always be a part of the BDSM community, whether it's fundraising, bringing the community together, throwing events, giving advice, mentoring, you know? So I feel like
I'm bringing the community together by taking a bunch of weird, pathetic dudes around with fucking leashes to my fucking high school, okay? They're really doping out.
I'll always just have a place here.
Okay. Badass, dude. Alright. Badass. I feel like I'm doing a bad job at articulating my point, to be fair. I think I'm doing a bad job. You know, yeah. Hopefully you're picking up what I'm putting down. Okay. It's not, you don't solve racism by going the opposite way and just whipping people. Okay. And fucking like collecting reparations mainly from like weird, depraved individuals who like, okay. You know, you just go, you know, it's everyone equal, you know, equality. Okay, you stop drawing distinct borders and lines around everything and like categorizing everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Deleted tape. What is this? Is this really important? Rich white guy take? Wait, I'm the rich white guy take. I'm not even a rich white guy, dude. I grew up like, well, not poor, but like certainly not wealthy. Okay, certainly not wealthy. Okay.